And joining me on the broadcast this minute is Nibal Farsak, spokesperson for the Palestinian Red Crescent Society, with me from Ramallah. Thanks very much for being here on the broadcast. First of all, what can you tell us about the situation on the ground at this point?
Thanks for having me. The situation in Gaza is just heartbreaking and overwhelming. It is horrible. It can't be described. Since the beginning of the escalation for the 14th day, everything in Gaza have been under intense bombardment, whether homes, residential buildings, roads, infrastructures, hospitals, places of worship, medical facilities. They are all under intense bombardment. Residential buildings have been razed to the ground. We have witnessed attacks against everything at the Palestine Red Crescent. We have lost until now 4 colleagues who were killed by Israeli bombardment against our ambulances. The situation is so much hard. We are facing great challenges conducting our humanitarian role in Gaza. Up to the moment, we have recorded at least 16 different violations against our medical missions, as Israeli are targeting Palestinian civilians as well as medical care personnel, medical facilities, which should be respected according to the international humanitarian law.
I just also want to ask you about the preparations for the delivery of aid to the war-torn enclave. We earlier have been getting in those reports of the UN Secretary General also visiting the Egyptian side of the Rafah border crossing with Gaza to oversee preparations for the delivery of the aid. Tell us more about that.
For over a week, the Palestine Red Crescent has been preparing to the entry of the medical and humanitarian aid. Up to the moment, our committees are ready. We have set up committees at Rafah and Gaza, as well as our warehouses are fully prepared. We're just waiting to get the aid in, so we will be handling the receiving and the distribution process along with our international partners. We are in close coordination with our colleagues and our partners in the Egyptian Red Crescent. We will receive the aid from their side, and then after unloading the trucks from the Egyptian Red Crescent to other trucks, which is a lengthy process, we will be handling the distribution process according to the list that we have received from the Egyptian Red Crescent. It will be absolutely targeted towards the most needy areas in Gaza Strip, and the most in need now are hospitals, as hospitals are witnessing a state of collapse due to the shortage of medical supplies as well as medicine. Most hospitals are running out of fuel. Up to the moment, according to our information, the aid includes some basic humanitarian aid such as water and food, while as for the medical supplies, there is medical supplies and medicines. We have not been notified whether it will include a fuel, which is most probably not the case, although we have been alarming for a days that fuel is running out of hospitals, and hospitals now completely rely on backup generators to have electricity so they can continue providing their life savings services.
Right, we are leaving it there for the moment. Thanks very much for being here on the broadcast.
Thanks for having me.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.